Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Join the League season number 3, the European Division 2. We are HeflaTV and we are just proud to bring to you the 4 friends plus Grilly versus, well, it's Central Fear. They are at the moment going under the name of Yarak! Whatever it may mean, but, well, we're gonna cast it anyway, we don't care. I'm Coucher and I'm joined by Benji.
Hello, as we do currently see these two very good teams going up against each other. Central Fear, I think the best Turkish team currently at the moment, while 4 friends plus Trilly, well, I've seen them around, as in they've done pretty well in the past few seasons of JDL, currently here in Season 2, and I'm hoping it should be a pretty nice even match.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you can always hope for. I mean, just lots of action, preferably base race, or just non-stop 5-man team fight. I can live with either of those. But looking at the bans, for FC, they do ban out the Tinker first. So I guess they want to go for some push threat. They do pick up the Death Prophet first, although the Lycan was also available and Central Fear, they waste no time picking it up.
Yeah, they managed to pick up on the Radiant side, but a Lycan is still a very powerful hero, even when on the Radiant side. He doesn't quite have that Roshan advantage, but, at the same time, having the amount of pushing ability is always a good thing. On the opposite side, they also pick up the Brewmaster, which is a little bit interesting, considering the fact that they will be going up against a Death Prophet. A Death Prophet, a very good counter against Brewmaster, due to the fact that half the reason why the Brewmaster is so good at that mid lane is just simply a case of, he's got so much evasion, and Death Prophet, with her nuke ability, just doesn't care about evasion. Throw in the silence, and, she's pretty good against Brewmaster, so they must have a very confident Brewmaster player.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree, Death Prophet is pretty damn good. Even, like, later on a little bit when the exorcism starts hitting level 2, maybe even level 3, the Brewlings actually can still be taken down by that pretty easily. So, I guess they are just confident in the fact that with the Primal Split, they can either create enough space or just dominate the early to mid game, have the Lycan for the pushing power. I guess that's something that they may aim for. And for FC now, actually, I mean, their second pick, they started the first pick extremely fast, Death Prophet straight out the bat, but now they are struggling a little bit. Were they expecting the Lycan not to get picked, or what are their options? I mean, Shadow Shaman, Shakiro, if they want to go for more push, Nature's Prophet.
Well, there's a lot of different options on the table, as it's one of the reasons why the Death Ball meta has, continued so long as it has. Just simply a case of, no matter how many heroes you pick up and ban, there's always going to be a set of 5 heroes that enemy team can pick up that fit into that lineup. But either way, they do pick up the Scarith Mage, more silence going up against both the Lycan and the Brewmaster. Very nice pickup as well with that huge amount of nuke ability. And they, in fact, theory could just send Scarith Mage mid if they wanted to, as that's another good matchup against the Brewmaster.
Yeah, it's really good, I mean, just having double silence up against Brewmaster. And to be honest, even if you get the jump on Lycan at the right time, the silence can completely prevent him from being able to escape. When you can't shapeshift, you're really just a walking melee creep more or less as far as your ability to avoid ganks or get away from them unscathed. Unless you have a BKB early on, of course, but Lycan, usually you want to get some pushing power, get those Necrobox running and whatnot. And for FC now, they do take out some push of their own, actually panning out the Shadow Shaman. And 4FC looks like, after not being able to get the Lycan for themselves, their pushing dream was kind of taken away from them, maybe?
Yeah, you could say that as we are... the Shadow Shaman, getting taken away. It is a pretty... it's a very good hero, especially, it does everything a support really needs. It's got stun, it's got nuke, it's got pushing ability. But still, like I said before, there's plenty of heroes you can still pick up. Especially the Pugna. The Pugna having kind of jumped into the competitive scene a little bit more, especially as he's very good against heroes like Scarith Mage and Death Prophet.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't be a bad choice, I think. Just also would give Central Fear a mech carrier for themselves. So I would actually be pretty down with that pick. Just such a great hero, and of course, I guess Lycan can't really right-click when a target is decrypt, but that's definitely not the biggest deal. Lycan can just focus on the buildings instead at the same time. And Tidehunter was banned out by Central Fear, now as the last one, and what's their next pick gonna be? I guess they can still go for a support that can push something like a check hero, possibly even a Leshrac if they would get some setup stun for it as well.
Yep. Lots of still good heroes left on the table. But still, with that Lycan, it also gives them a little bit of opportunity to, considering how bad of a matchup the Brewmaster has against both these two heroes, they might decide to swap things up and decide to put that Brewmaster on possibly the off lane or even in that safe lane position and have the Lycan go mid.
I mean, Lycan mid definitely isn't a bad option. I mean, I'm not actually too convinced or too sure about who wants the levels more, Brewmaster or Lycan. I mean, Brewmaster definitely wants his level 6, but higher level Lycan, having maxed out Howl, having the Feral Impulse also just being maxed together with the Wolves, I'm not even too sure which would have more of a mid-game impact.
Well, I would say that a fast level up Brewmaster is always good. His ultimate is basically his entire hero. If you get that off, he turns amazingly powerful. While a Lycan, although he likes his levels like most carries do, he's more of a item-dependent hero. Get that fast medallion, get that fast necro book, start pushing down, or even go into that carry build with the BKB, as we do see a Centaur being picked up. Another hero that's kind of been picked up a lot more recently.
Oh, well, we shall see about that. As Dream Protect, man, I'm not even too sure where this draft is going for the side of Central Fear at the moment. They have some of everything. They have push from the Lycan, teamfight coming out from the Brewmaster. I guess Ancient Aberration and Dream Protector, they aren't really bad in teamfight. But that support combination, I mean, is the Tree and Overgrowth gonna be enough to just set up the Ice Blasts?
I don't think that that's going to be, well, to some extent in team fight, it should be enough. But I really feel that what they're trying to do is play defensive in the early game, get those levels up on the core heroes, and effectively go 4 versus 5 team fights while Lycan goes off in split pushes. Because with the Brewmaster, Ancient Apparition, and Dream Protector, you can go 4 versus 5, you take good engagement.
I guess split pushing isn't too bad of a way to run it. If you... I mean, it's not as easy as it sounds, I guess, split pushing. You definitely have to avoid ganks for one, which might not be the easiest thing, especially if his Centaur is just gunning at you with his Stampede and the Hoof Stomp. But at the moment, the Weaver coming up from 4FC, usually it's a hero that can be comboed up with the Tree and Protector, but at the moment it's against it. And 4FC, they don't actually have too much to deal with the Living Armor at the moment to just burn it down fast.
Yeah, that is going to be one of the big advantages. We do see the Puck getting picked up, and right now we do see from Central of Fear, they've got plenty of ability of what they want to draft, what they want to lane this as. But the Puck, I also like that. It goes into that 4 versus 5 strategy, and it also lets them, be crazy with their laning lineup.
Oh, I mean, to be honest, if it goes late game, at the moment 4FC, they definitely have the advantage here. Just having the Weaver, Death Prophet as well. He falls off by the end, but that's really late when the enemy is just so damn stacked with armor and HP, so the exorcism won't do too much. But Lycan against Weaver, I would definitely have to just favor the Weaver, because Lycan, he needs somebody to shut down the Weaver. Puck can help out with the Silence and Dreamcoil, of course, but Earthshaker was the last pick from 4FC, so Earthshaker's kind of mage. I guess it's not too surprising of a support duo.
Yeah, but the Earthshaker is a brilliant pickup right there, as like what I said, we are seeing this 4 versus 5 possibly coming out from Central of Fear, meaning the Earthshaker, he just stops that. He simply says, if you've got an Earthshaker on your side, team fights and aggression just becomes so much harder from the enemy team.
I mean, I love the Earthshaker. Like you said, it just becomes suddenly so hard to go on the aggressive, and man, Lycan, he just usually goes for the Zoo, has the Wolves, has the Necro books out, but if an Earthshaker finds his way there with an Echo Slam, it can be just so devastating, just heroes down immediately almost. So we'll see how well either side can just perform at the moment. Just based on the drafts, I wouldn't give a just huge advantage to any side though.
Yeah, I would say that for me personally, looking at the drafts, 4FC's lineup is a lot easier to execute. Central Fear, they need to be perfect with their keeping enough aggression so they just don't simply get overrun, while at the same time allowing their Lycans to get enough farm to split push, while 4FC, they can just simply go forward and, go forward as 5 and push down towers, and it's going to be very difficult for Central Fear to go up against that with the amount of silencers and team fight to counter-initiate that 4 Friends and Trinity are bringing to the table.
It's kind of something I can agree upon, that the lineup is a little bit easier to execute for them. It's just pretty straightforward. one thing I would like to see from any of their heroes to pick up, although I mean, I guess Weaver would be the best carrier for it, but if it's a Weaver safe lane, usually you don't really want to go for a Medallion of Courage, just going for... Actually, does the Weaver even go for a Linken's this game? And PKB might be better in that case if he's going for a defensive item at all.
Yeah, as in at this point, there's not really that many people in the enemy team who can pop his Lincolns in a meaningful way. I guess it's good against the Panda Ultimate, but maybe, you know, there's not really that many, oh my god, I've got to avoid these spells coming out from Central of Fear, especially ones that are single target.
Yeah, I mean, just Drunken Haze definitely would be the most annoying, I guess. But let's actually count how many spells they have. Oh, it's Drunken Haze, maybe the Storm Panda throwing up in there, Boulder Toss as well from the Earth Panda, Dream Protector's Leech Sheet, the Cold Feet. So 5 things.
Yeah, there's not really
Plus,
a lot there.
Yeah, and even if it is, it's not like those spells are so scary that you would have to invest like almost a 5k item to defend against them.
I said, if anything, I'd say it's the opposite for the opposite team. Where if the Weaver was on the Central Fear's side, he'd definitely need a Lincoln Sphere with that Earthshaker, with the Scent, with the Scarith Mage, even with the well, not quite so much the Death Prophet, but with the other 3 heroes, a lot of good stuns coming out from them, and we are going to be seeing the match started.
Yeah, I mean, thank God, but I guess with them unpausing now as well, or at least supposedly yes they are, we can introduce the lineups. As for Central of Fear, up on the Radiant side, RNT will be playing the Brewmaster, leaving Klasinki on the Dream Protector, Daywalker up on the Ancient Apparition with a Necroman, the stand-in up on the Puck, and the last one for them will be Noctis on the Lycan.
In the meantime, on the opposite side, we do have 4FC who's going to have Strangebee on the Centaur Warrunner, Exane on the Earthshaker, Brodette on the Scarith Mage, Trilly on the Weaver, the team's named after him, and Ersloko on the Death Prophet. I think I said all those names correctly.
Yeah, it sounded fine to me at the very least. And I have to say, I'm a little bit surprised at the sent actually the Weaver solo offlane. Maybe they were expecting the laning like that to come out from Central Fear themselves. Because Weaver against Lycan definitely should be able to just have a good enough time. Although I don't think Centaur would have been that much worse off in that case. What do you actually think of the just laning situation, or how 4FC decided to go about it?
Well, I'm going to mention something interesting. It's not quite laning, but look at where Central of Fear's supports are right now. They want to get that level 1 gank on the mid lane, and if they do, that's going to be actually pretty huge for this Puck.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you can just nail a first blood like this, get the momentum in the mid lane, just, you don't need too much in the mid lane to just start dominating it out. Of course, Death Prophet, he can always just catch up thanks to his Crypt Swarm ability. It's very spammable, get out some farm with it. But double damage is going to get picked up by either Brodette or Exane. I guess Brodette is going to be the one. Of course, Radiant Observer spots everything out, so Puck himself definitely shouldn't be just getting caught off guard.
Oh, this could be a bit interesting. We do see 2 level 1 ganks attempting to come out of the mid areas, and this could actually be slightly in favor of the Central of Fear, as they have the information advantage. Puck knows exactly where his opposing team are, while the Death Prophet has no idea just how close the enemy supports are.
Yeah, unfortunately, Necroman just wasn't too good on his block, or Eres Loco was really good, either of those two. So Death Prophet is on his own high ground, and it's actually really hard to surprise him at the moment like this. Of course, Death Prophet's movement speed to begin with, 280, it's definitely nothing to just post that or anything. But is he gonna be in some trouble? Dream Protector, they're gonna come out. Can they get the first blood as well? There's Logo. He just finally spots it out. Leechy to get the slow Chilling Touch for the extra damage, and man, that's gonna be such an easy first blood. And Daywalker, the one to draw it.
And I will have to say that ward, it did get dewarded, but it's definitely worth the 75 gold that was spent to put it there, because, you know, first blood going out into this Puck, going to give her a huge advantage. Already level 2 against the, well, still level 2 Death Prophet, but there's about half a creep wave here in their favor.
Yeah, it's I mean, just getting the first blood like that, and their damage output was actually absolutely ridiculous. Chilling Touch plus a Howl as well. Yes, Howl level 1, not as scary, I mean 14 damage, but it still just mounts up if you have 3 heroes right-clicking away at the same time.
And because of that, I'm going to see this Puck surely going to take advantage on this mid lane. In the meanwhile, we do see that Weaver's actually getting harassed down pretty low right now. Bit surprising he's risking it up, but he's going to salve himself. Be more than safe. Got a Ring of Basilius as well to get all that mana regen back up.
I guess he at least has eaten through some of the regeneration of the Lycan as well. I'm not 100% sure if Noctis even started with a healing salve to begin with. But he's also down to 1 tango at the moment. Krillin has 4. At top lane, aren't he? He's gonna be in some trouble. They will have the Fisher Exane. He's holding it. So,
yeah,
not even attempting to go.
He just couldn't get that Fissure off, and, you know, Brewmaster is going to walk right out of there. Be more than safe, as, you know, although he's not quite doing as well as the Weaver's currently 8-0, actually keeping up with the Lycan. The Brewmaster, he is pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, but now that Daywalker has just come to the bottom lane, Weaver's life gets extremely hard, I guess. Chilling Touch and just the harass coming out, and now healing Cell as well onto Noctis. Cheating a little bit, not a 1v1. But mid lane Eris Loco, look at him, Necro 1, he missed the illusion, one more right click, oh that's all he needs, he's gonna get it as well. Phase shifts the tower aggro, and 2-0 is on the scoreboard, and exactly like you said, man, that's all Puck needed. The first blood to happen, get that early advantage, and he's pulling Eris Loco now.
Yeah, because of right now, I would say between these two heroes, I consider that most to be an equal matchup. Probably slightly in favor of Puck because of the Howl, but aside from that, you know, it's Puck and Death Prophet. They both get the farm. They both can kill each other if they get that silence off and a nice initiation.
Yeah, I mean, normally that lane definitely would be rather even. Both of them have pretty nice stack animation together with decent base damage. Especially Puck starting with the Null Talisman as well helps out a little bit. But I guess maybe Crypt's form is a little bit more spammable, especially if you get some rune control as well. But at the moment, it did go as it did. And at least for 4FC as well, they are 2-0 behind, but they have a center safe lane. So that should kind of ensure a fast blink dagger, although so far he doesn't really have the perfect creep score.
Nope, he's currently the second highest, well, tied for third right now, that highest last hitter, with 18 and 4.
Oh, but bro, that next Zane, aren't you gonna get slowed down to begin with? Ancient Seal to follow up, Fisher as well, man, this is gonna be such an easy setup. Of course, if it had been the Fisher on the wrong side, I mean, even then he might have gone down, Double H reaches the other side as well, but it was spot on.
Yep, getting that stun off, very good work there coming out from Xane, and Earthshaker going to be able to salve up, and you know, that kill right there does mean he gets his fast boots, and Earthshaker is one of those heroes you always like to get that fast blink dagger, get those fast boots, get that fast rotation. They're already picking up a smoke, possibly looking for some ganking here onto the Puck, as they do need to shut this Puck down pretty quickly before he starts getting out of control.
Yeah, and Puck even got himself a regen rune now. Already used the illusory of the last of his mana as well, but I mean, unless Eris Loco gets the snipe on cancelling the regeneration rune, this Puck is just going to be so happy in the mid lane. He's going to hit level 6 now as well. That's actually, I mean, he's one entire level, even more than one level ahead of Eris Loco now.
Yep. In the meanwhile, I do want to say that this Weaver's doing a pretty good job right now. He hasn't died once, and he's, you know, managed to keep harassing out this Lycan who's lost all of his regen so far, and not doing a bad job of farming. In fact, he's his second highest farmer on his team, with 15 last hits and 3 assists, 3 denies.
Yeah, definitely not doing too bad at all. At least not for the time being. Cold Feet applied onto Krilly. He's just gonna run it off, not gonna get the proc go in. Howl comes out top lane already. There's the Fisher connecting. Xane, he actually failed on one Fisher a minute ago, maybe even less. But this one connecting next to Daywalker. Is he gonna be in some trouble? No, Living Armor should just be enough. Swarm though, gets rid of the Living Armor Krilly. If he had wanted to chase from the same side, might have been enough, but I think he knows the sentry is down here.
Yeah, but he is going to be a little bit careful, but he's going to be more than fine, stealing some of that experience, and there is a stacked creep wave, which he can theoretically farm up if he wants to.
And Krilly offlane Weaver, so far, I mean, it's not too impressive as far as his farm goes, and he needs to be the carry for their team, but he's not getting shut out completely. I mean, he's almost level 6 after all, 6 minutes in. As an offlaner, especially up against the tri-lane, it's pretty damn good. And look at the counterpart, RNT on the Brewmaster, level 4.5, 2 deaths to his name already as well. Definitely not too happy about his situation.
Yep, and I will say that this is basically a case of the Weaver's doing a lot better than the Brewmaster, but it's the mid lane that's being lost for 4FC right now. This Death Rocket just not having a good game, only just hitting level 6 versus a level 7, almost level 8 Puck.
Yeah, actually Xane just comes in, Places down an Absorber Ward, doesn't even break the smoke for it. And I think they want to go bottom lane. Brodet is there as well, he has level 2 Arcane Bolt, so the damage can be there, but like, and he has Shapeshift as well. I'm not too sure if the Silence level 1 will be enough to just bring him down.
If they can get the stun off, the shield just has dissipated right there, living armor. Meaning he's not going to have that for a little while, and Lycan kind of knows something's up. Something is wrong. There's at least one other person up there, and this Weaver's playing way too aggressive. He's going to scan this out with his wolves and spot out the Earthshaker.
And oh, Necromon, he TP's top lane just as the Blink Dagger gets picked up from Strangby. Strangby, can he just get an extremely fast Blink reaction to just get to safety? Or, well, if he's going to farm up this triple stack here... No, he's not going to do it. Whew. Otherwise, the puck might have just come in, easy silence and go. Actually, Necromon, at the moment, has a bottle and power threats finished, so not even rushing the Blink Dagger. But mid lane, Daywalker, man, oh, Ancient Apparition, I fear for his life.
Yeah, Ancient Apparition is in so much trouble if this Death Prophet comes in to help. But this is going to be definitely a dead AA. The stun comes in, lots and lots of nuke damage, and nothing he could really do there.
Yeah, man, even Brodet and Xane, they rotated in. In the end, was completely unnecessary. Necromon actually, he loses your orb. Oh, he's under the tower, he loses your orb on cooldown. That's the opening, they get the Silence Fissure. Xane, he needs to go for it. He gets it as well. Hoofstomp to follow double edge Crypt Swarm to ensure the kill. Holy crap, that setup. I mean, Illusory Orb, Puck, he was completely unaware of the supports of 4FC being there.
Yep, and what we're seeing right now, there is a lack of defensive wards coming out from Central Appear right now. As they've only got one ward, in fact, on this entire map here in this mid lane. But it's just not in the right position to spot these ganks coming out. And we do see the Brewmaster maybe a little bit wary at the moment. He's trying to go for that very fast Blink Dagger, but it's not the fastest in the world. Not against his, 8-minute blink coming out on the Ascent.
It's pretty decent still, considering he has died a couple of times already as well. And bottom lane, TPs are coming in, they get the Fissure. Strangby actually blinks, Hoofstomp as well, double H, he needs to get it, he gets the kill, but he goes down in return. Noctis with his Shapeshift, he's not going to follow any further. But that trade was definitely there fair with Eris Loco with the Invis rune. Can they set up anything at all? Like Xane, his Fissure, oh, he doesn't have enough mana for it. Eris Loco, he can't do much of anything. Exorcism activated, not enough mana for it. Creeps for him, not even one. Bottle up, man. You need to bottle up, but the creeps are right clicking away at him. Daywalker trying to escape. Xane still low on mana. Give the bottle to Xane, anything cold feet. No, it's just gonna be the sacrificial lamb. So, in the end, they 2-4-1, I guess. Center going down, getting 2 supports in the end with them. But Dreamcore, what? Dreamcore was used, getting the kill on Brodet.
Yep, very nice work there coming up from Pug. But meanwhile, Lycan maybe in a bit of trouble. He went for the kill. He's being blocked in, but he couldn't keep the block off. But this is going to be a very dead Lycan anyway. Death Prophet picking up the deny and the kill onto Lycan. Very nice stuff there. He tried to go balls deep, but sadly didn't get a happy ending.
Yeah, I mean, that was so important for Eris Loco to actually be a part of those kills as Weaver. Oh, the Hoofstomp! They don't get it at the time. He just chaunts away to the Illusion Orb. But Eris Loco, just look at the net worth now. He has surpassed Puck just with the last rotations with the kills he's gotten. Last hit wise, he is only 7 behind, so it's not that huge. But how the hell can he be even in net worth? Especially since the tower went down as well. Yes, it was denied, but still some extra global gold going for Central of Fear.
Yeah, but in fact, currently the gold and the experience is in favour of 4FC. Those ganks just really turning this game around after that initial first blood. But at the same time, Puck, he's going to be getting his Blink Dagger soon. Well, ish. I'm not quite sure if it's on Courier.
Soon TM. I definitely would have expected him to get it faster with the way the game started for him. First, being a part of the first blood, not getting the gold for himself, Daywalker was the one to grab it. But still, then setting up a solo kill after that, being a little bit ahead in last hits as well. But for FC, man, the Centaur safe lane so far, 1-1 and 4. Yes, he died in the bottom lane, but he's been a part of 5 kills. Definitely has shown his activity so far. And they want to do more of it, but this Brewmaster, man, he is so wary of what might come at him.
We do see that Puck wants to go in on middle. This Death Rough in so much trouble. She's just being right-clicked down. The TP support's going to come in, but way too late, and Puck's just going to get out of there.
Yeah, the Fissure actually connects as well. The creep's doing some of the damage, but he should be fine top lane. Oh, they get the Silence Hoofstomp double H. Even the Mystic Flare spent to kill the Brewmaster. And man, we talked about it in the draft as well. The Ancient Seal to counter the Brewmaster. He couldn't even get one spell off.
Yep, and that's also going to be an issue for Puck to some extent later on in the game. That even if this Puck starts to get headers, She is pretty close to that Blink Dagger, only around about 200 gold, but, you know, if she does get Ancient Seal, that's going to be very bad news, Bears.
Oh man, just look at the net worth switch all of a sudden. With that kill up onto the Death Prophet by the puck. It used to be pretty much even. Death Prophet was like 100 ahead, pulling ahead, but suddenly 4.7k on puck.
Yeah, that kill is just absolutely huge, but at the same time, the net worth is pretty equal at the moment. Mostly due to the supports. And, well, I was going to say the Brewmaster support, but that's just how little farm he's been getting.
Yeah, actually Centaur now picking up power threads as well, so he's going for that carry-ish kind of Centaur build at the moment, getting some extra attack speed. And Centaur right click actually hurt, and of course, man, you get extra strength, which boosts up the return damage as well as the stampede.
Yeah, but it's 26%, which is...
Oh, Blink, silence onto Xay mid and Dream Coil spent for it as well. Illusionor will get the kill, so Necroman shows off his newly acquired Blink, and he's on a killing spree.
Yeah, this puck's doing some amazing work. Now he's got that Blink, it's just going to keep doing more damage, but Lycan's going to pick the kill onto that Scarith Mage. Some lovely stuff there, Sense trying to get out with the ultimate.
Yeah, I thought actually Krilly might go in deep to get the kill onto the tree end, but man, even as a Weaver, Lycan is faster, but Thunderclap onto Eris Loco, Primal Split as well, he has to escape. Exorcism is there, but all the bandas can definitely tank up a level 1 Exorcism this early on. But Eris Loco, can he escape? Buckler activated, he's actually building a mech for their team. But, oh no, Krilly, he's gonna come in as well, the Fisher is there. It actually blocks off the Storm Panda at the very least, and he survives while Krilly cleans up the Walker Brewmaster. His ultimate is gonna get silent, or slowed down rather. There is the heal coming in, the Living Armor, the silence is there finally, Swarm to come through. I think he's gonna go down unless he gets the deny on himself, the Fisher. Nope, Krilly, he gets the kill. Man, this turnaround on this top lane was real.
Yep, I just feel that right now they kind of only went in a one person. Death Prophet is a very tanky hero, especially with that extra armor from the Buckler. Meaning that they just didn't have the damage to take her out, and they got punished heavily because of that.
Yeah, the Ancient Apparition without Ice Blast isn't the scariest. I mean, Chilling Touch and Brewlings don't go too well together as well. So, really nice turnaround from 4FC. They are ahead 10-7 now, 40 minutes into the game. And looking at the graphs again, just going a little bit of up and a little bit of down. Gold almost zeroed out XP, about 3,000 in 4FC's favor though. And their heroes definitely need the levels.
Yep, and that's the issue that currently happening right now as we do see the puck. He's going to go in, but instantly stunned up. And are they going to try and turn this around? Well, the Weaver's not going to risk it. But in fact, this Weaver may be in a lot of trouble right now. But the puck is going to be turned onto. The Brewmaster just going to do enough be enough to scare him off. And in fact, they want to go in. They're going balls to the wall.
Oh, that Thunderclap. I mean, oh, actually, the puck goes down in the end as well. Strangby cleans him up on the Centaur. So a 1-for-1 exchange. Was Weaver's, well, his Hand of Midas is on cooldown still as well, so not the worst kill. A pretty worthy trade-off considering Strangby got 424 gold for the kill.
Yeah, but I'd say mostly equal right there. Although the Brewmaster getting a few more of those levels almost got his blink.
Sneaky little bastards. Klasinki together with Noctis. Just doing Rosh. Noctis went for a Hand of Midas as well on the Lycan. Already has himself the Vladimir's going for Power Trace next, it looks like. Man, that's such a good Rosh for the Radiant side.
That is right there. I'm actually a little bit surprised there was no amount of vision coming out from 4FC to try and stop that kind of thing happening, as Lycan's going to pick himself up a Roshan, and that's going to swing the gold all the way back to 0, although the experience is still in favor of 4FC right now.
Yeah, and 4FC, they are going for the tier 1 now, top lane, of course. Living Armor making their life a living hell here. Necroman, he's back top lane. Ice Blast to fly as well. Blink, Thunderclap by RNT. Blink, Silence to follow up. Illusion up as well. Wow, Eris Loco just got decimated there, and really he's still not in the clear, but Tsukuchi will just help him get to the escape.
Yep, he's going to be able to get out, but we do see the puck. He's waiting for the blink. He's not quite sure where the Weaver went. He does get the orb. Doesn't get anything else, though.
Oh, the Waning Rift actually would it have been enough? 250 HP was remaining on Krilly. Waning Rift has 280. Minus 25. Actually, Blink, Hoofstomp going out to RNT. They know Primal Split is on cooldown. They're gonna get the kill as well.
Yeah, but very nice kill there coming up from RFC, getting something in return, but they do lose their mid tower. And in fact, it looks like there's a little bit more pushes. Puck is going balls to deep, taking out 2. Sense trying to get something in return. The phase shift, only gonna delay for a little bit, but she might just walk out of there.
Yeah, really nicely done by Necroman. There's the silence from Eris Loco. The Crypt Swarm doesn't do anything at all. Almost double H though. A few more right clicks, they will get the kill. Just the silence a little bit too strong there. But Puck, he got 2 supports. I guess economically it wasn't worth going for those kills, but especially since actually he fed away another spree, so Strangby getting yet another one. Although the Puck, he's getting those sprees so damn fast, man. He just gave one away. A couple of minutes later, there's another one on him.
Yep, I will say that at this moment, he didn't need to go in for that kill on center. I think he just got a little bit too cocky, and he could have got out there if he just walked away.
Ice Blast flying bottom. I don't think anybody else would just TP in to help out, but Krilly, he's going for a Yasha up on the Weaver. And why would you go Yasha if you don't have boots, so you don't get the extra movement speed? Up top lane, can they get a kill on Bro? That yes, they can. Noctis. Actually, the Mystic Flare comes out, Noctis down to half HP as Ares Loco takes down the bottom tier 1 at the same time. But Yasha without boots, how smart of a choice is that?
I would definitely prefer boots first, just because of the Yasha. It gives you even more movement speed. Remember, it's a percentage bonus increase. As we see, Senti's going to pick up another kill, but only onto the AA, and they're probably going to lose his T1 on top.
Yeah, they might be able to defend it, although Krilly gonna get silenced up. Dreamcoin as well, will it pin up Overgrowth? The Fisher though, the turnaround double hoof on double H to follow as well. 2 heroes down, H is lost on the Lycan as well, aren't he? He has Primal Split with the Blink Thunderclap. Is he gonna come in? Yes, he is! The Echo Slam though, the damage turnaround Noctis is gonna go down almost immediately. The lifesteal, the living armor, are you kidding me? But the Hoofstomp finally comes out from Strangby. Nice mech from Ares Loco, clutch saving Strangby at the moment, so... It was, I think, a 3-4-0 and an Aegis on top of that.
Yep, a very nice trade there coming out from 4FC, just catching Central Afia out of position and just, you know, getting caught up with how good that top lane seemed to be for them.
Man, I have to say that I thought Krilly is just going to go down almost immediately, but that Fisher coming out from UF Seekers, just stopping the follow-up, Krilly getting his time-lapse off, and... That's a fight that they need more of at the moment. I think that Central Fear, they were just coordinating their heroes pretty damn well before this. Every time there was an Ice Blast flying and either Blink Silence from the Puck or Blink Thunderclap from the Brewmaster. And it's really hard to actually play against that, just it's so easy for you to die. But for FC now, they've grouped up a little bit mid lane, they get the Hoofstomp double H on Daywalker as well. Will it be enough damage? Necromant is gonna come in, the Ice Blast onto Strangby, they're gonna go with the turnaround. It was a 1-for-1, but Strangby 800 gold given away.
Yep, that was most definitely in favor of Central Fear right there. The Ancient Apparition going down is nothing compared to the Cent, who gave up a killing spree, and he also gave up, you know, the fact he's a core on the opposite team against the support.
Oh, and top lane, RNT, he wants to go in again. He doesn't have the Primal Split though. The Glyph was used on the Tower Ares Lock, is level 11, so Exorcism does that extra damage now. Necromon, he wants to come in, the TP, the Blink, Silence, Dream Coil up onto 2 as well. Will it be enough though? Where's the turnaround? They used the Overgrowth, Ares Loco. Actually, mech was already used. He's gonna go down, or is he released there as well? Still a 2, actually a 1-for-1 here. They do defend the tower though, and it's gonna get healed back up by the living armor. But by the way, Central Fear initiated. I just thought 4FC are gonna be worse off.
Yep, I think it was mostly due to that Fisher, who kind of stopped the Lycan from getting in that fight. He kind of got stuck on the edges, and that mostly mitigated a lot of the damage. But still, a 1-for-1 trade, you know, pretty good for most of them. And now they're going to try and just turn around and push down this tier 1, and it's going to be very difficult for 4FC to defend against this without an amazing initiation coming out from Cent.
Another Ice Blast is flying. It's actually flying over on top of them, and Daywalker got stunned. That's why the Ice Blast went so damn far. Noctis, can he get the tower? He's on the run though. Really, I don't think it's going to be fast enough, RNT. Some arcane bots following as well. But just easy kill on the Ancient Apparition, and they deny on the tower. I think that's the second tower deny here, isn't it?
I'm not 100% sure, but, you know, still some very good stuff there coming out from 4FC. And at this moment, you know, we're currently seeing on 4FC that who do you think is going to be better in the late game, considering we've got 2 Midases on each side. The Puck is starting to get out of control with this Dagon at level 1, only 20 minutes in plus the Blink. The Brewmaster's not really doing very much, but in the meanwhile, the Death Prophet is starting to get tanky. We see that Dagon coming in, gonna pick up the kill on the Weaver.
Oh man, that burst damage just silencing the Weaver up. There's nowhere he can run at the moment. He has an ultimate orb now, working towards the Manta style. It will help out a little bit. I mean, I understand Manta style in a sense that you can get rid of Overgrowth, for example. But still, without boots, it's like, what? And BKB would be also pretty damn nice against Ice Blast damage coming out, Thunderclap maybe even. But in any case, as for the late game, I still think 4FC has the better of it. Even though the Weaver has been taken out a couple of times here. His late game power is just, I think, superior to that of the Lycan. Lycan might just get a little bit kited around. And, oh, actually, mid lane Dream going on to Insane. Man, Necroman, he is on fire. But still, late game, if they have the same amount of farm, I mean, even the Centaur can just be so damn devastating when he has enough health and armor to just tank things up and have the return kill everybody.
Yep, he's pretty good right now. But either way, this Puck, he's already got level 1 Dagon. Now, is he going to level this up even further and just go for the level 5 full-on pub stomp build? Or is there another item you'd like to see on this Puck?
Well, to be honest, to me it feels like if you're going for level 1, you might as well go for the level 5. I mean, I guess Hex wouldn't be too bad of a choice as well here. Just trying to deal with the Weaver even further. Although I think just the burst damage might be a little bit more efficient. Just getting the lower cooldown, the higher range on it.
Yeah, I will say I do like, at least picking up level 2 or 3 on the Dagon. I feel that its utility and cost effectiveness starts to scale off a little bit after that, just because of until the late game, the extra damage just isn't worth the amount of gold you have to spend to get there.
Man, at the moment, let's say he had a level 5 Dagon. Of course, this early on, it's kind of absurd to have such levels of farm, but his just blink combo, it's enough to, or would be enough to take down the Weaver easy. And, well, Weaver, actually, never mind. BKB gonna get picked up on Noctis. So he definitely wants to be able to just stand and deliver in those fights. Doesn't have to be afraid of getting silenced, not being able to use Shapeshift. But mid lane, Eros Loco, he actually gets out. The Dream Call was used anyway.
Yeah, but I just feel he was trying to go in a little bit too hard. But having said that, it's not the longest cooldown in the world. It's only 85 seconds, meaning it should be up for the next team fight, unless 4FC decide to push, like, right now.
And, man, speaking of pushing and being able to stop it, Xane has his Blink Dagger on the Earthshaker. So Central Fear, they might be in for a really ugly surprise.
Yep, a Blink Dagger on the Earthshaker is when the fun starts from that hero. Really, as in there's two kinds of Earthshaker, one with Blink and one without, and the one with Blink is a lot more fun.
Oh, actually, Central Fear, they find Eros Loco. Do they have the Ice Blast? It's off cooldown. Man, Klasinki, double man Overgrowth. Where's the follow-up though? Where's he coming? Already, there it is. Ice Blast to fly as well, bro. That goes down almost immediately, but Stampede gets Eros Loco to safety. He did pop his Exorcism though, so that's gonna be on cooldown if they want to push in. I mean, I thought like follow-up a little bit too late maybe, but it was there in time. And Exorcism, once it ends, I think Central Fear, they want to push in after this.
Yep, the timing was a little bit off right there coming out for Central Fear, but, they should be able to push, especially once this Exorcism goes down. We do see the Death Prophet is slowed up. The Echo Slam coming out from the Earthshaker, absolutely crucial, doing huge amounts of work, but he is going to get taken down anyway. Just a few more right clicks. And that's going to be a 2-for-1 right now, but we do see the Lycan, the rest of them are in full retreat, and Weaver's probably going to pick up this AA right now.
Yeah, oh, the turnaround. They actually tried to go for Krilly, who time-lapsed away. And now Necroman, is he going to be in trouble? Double H comes through. He still has Dagon level 1 phase shift. Is it going to be enough? Oh, he gets the blink into the trees. Oh, are you kidding me? He gets the TP out.
Yeah, the Sent did have the blink right there, but unable to work out where the Puck exactly went, as she kind of jumped into the trees rather than a little bit further, as many people may have expected. And so that is going to be mostly an equal exchange coming out there. A very nice Earthshaker Echo Slam. I think it was 2 for 2 in the end.
Yeah, I think so. So, worked out for them, but Klasinki, he's on the hunt again. He has another Overgrowth Ice Blast. Just came off cooldown. Oh man, this can be disastrous. They do see the wolves. Do they have a chain or something? Ice Blast flying. Overgrowth up onto 2. Blink silence from Necroman as well. Bye-bye Weaver almost immediately. Actually, Eels and Mystic Flare uncoordinated. Eros Loco threw the puck up in the air while Mystic Flare was used by the Skyrath, and now Strangby gonna get slowed down a little bit, but Mech Pop with the Stampede. They do make their grand escape, but this Weaver just didn't stand a chance.
And right now we're kind of seeing an interesting situation as all of these heroes kind of have their ultimates off cooldown in weird situations, meaning that we're going to see the ultimate popped off, some big ultimates there from the Cent and the like, but now the Death Prophet's got her Exorcism back up, as I'm going to try and say actual words.
Is he going to be in trouble? Eros Loco is so damn speedy on the Death Prophet. He heals him up. Yep, they're going to get it. Xane is there as well. Enchant Totem to get the stun. Hoof Stomp to follow. Strangby picks up the kill, but mid-tier 2 was the exchange for it.
Yeah, but we do see the Death Prophet just going to go and defend this mid-tower. And that's going to mostly be a 1-for-1 exchange. The tower for the Lycan, and probably slightly favor giving up that Lycan for just that little bit more map control at this point in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Lycan was chipping down the tier 2 as well, so he got some damage done there. I think if you're Central Fear, you're pretty okay with that exchange. And actually, they're farming up the enemy jungle. Double Mod Golems, man. How annoying can that be? But all in all, looking at the graphs now, it is all about a 3,500 gold lead for Central Fear. XP, it's still in 4FC's favor, but it's almost a 4k swing towards the side of Central Fear as it is. So, Central Fear, they definitely have the momentum going for them.
Yeah, Central Fear, very good situation, but like what you said, if they don't win this soonish, I do feel the hero's going to lose control, but we do see the overgrowth coming out, trapping up 2, and this might be enough for Brewmaster to be able to get out.
Yeah, actually, I think he wants to fight. The mech does come out though, so Xane, he's going to be fine, I think. Kiilstofte up onto... Actually, the Death Prophet himself as Skyrim Mage goes down. They get the stun onto Necromon. They need a little bit more Stampede there as well, but the living armor just keeps him alive. It's too damn annoying. Now there's the mech as well coming out from the 3M Protector. And it was a 1-for-0. Primal Split, of course, was used, but... I mean, they just have so much more where that came from. And Necromon, he's going for a BKB.
Yeah, that was actually a really nice blink there coming up from Scent. Working out where Puck was going to go immediately and catching him out. Sadly unable to get the kill, but this might be a Roshan coming out from the Radiant side. You don't hear that often.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the second one as well, unless there's lockout. Here's the Exorcism. Actually, the Dream Coil, the burst damage. He gets himself up in the air. The Fisher to stop it as well. Noctis, he's blocked in. Echo Slam comes out. They kill off the Puck. RNT might be next. He's still healthy. Noctis trying to just chase down Xane. But they're all dropping so damn low to the Spirits. There's lock. One more Crypt Swarm. It's going to be enough. Double kill for Creely. RNT goes down. Triple for them. Double Hoof Stomp. Double Edge to follow up as well. Slow Concussion. Just... everything hits those two heroes there, and Classic, he might be able to escape thanks to his Nature Skies, but ultra kill for Creely. They only lose the Earthshaker. Man, I thought the Roshan, Central Fear, they're gonna be fast enough, but no, 4FC, they denied it.
And really, out of that team fight, although he went down, the MVP had to be the Earthshaker. Just getting that fissure off, trapping them all inside, basically meant they couldn't keep going on the Death Prophet, who almost got killed. And if that Death Prophet went down, that entire team fight turns around, no more Spirits doing huge amounts of damage, and, you know, Central Fear could have turned that around without that single fissure.
Yeah, I mean, that was just godly, to be honest, by the Earthshaker. First fissure, then Blink Echo Slam to follow up as well. Just completely decimate the Puck there. Oh man, that fight, they just got so much out of it. I want to give the graphs a little bit of time to update. But look at Creely Weaver suddenly, level 18, almost 19 now. He's the highest level in the game, actually tied with the Puck at the moment. But Monkey King Bar, I guess, has to be the item for him up against Brewmaster.
Well, I guess so in some extent, but at the same time, it's not really the most important item just because the Brewmaster hasn't really hit that huge, you know, carrying potential. He didn't have a very good early game. He's still only on brown boots. His acronyms is still about 300-400 gold away, and, you know, 30 minutes in, that is not fast. In fact, he's currently the lowest farmed core in the game right now, and only slightly above his own support.
I mean, just Monkey King Bar to make sure that Drunken Haze doesn't affect you, and of course the Drunken Brawler, so no misses or anything. I mean, he has a Demon Edge, so I think Monkey King Bar would be the better option between Monkey King Bar and Daedalus, or of course Sacred Relic, not Sacred Relic, the Rapier.
Yeah, Rapier, it has to be Rapier. You know, just everyone in this game right now is building Rapiers. I heard once on Dota Buff, it actually has a 90% win ratio.
Well, that's pretty sick if it's true.
And 87% if you have a gem at the end of the game.
Wow, that's some great stats, man. But Eros Loco is there with an Invis mid lane. Don't think anybody has a gem, but BKB is finished now up on the Puck. He can just go in and not have to worry about getting silenced, not have to worry about not getting an escape. Illusion actually connects as well. They had vision of him. Oh, the Overgrowth comes out, but there's the Echo Slam once again onto Klasinki. Mystic Flare to follow up as well. Necromon. BKB activated. There's Loco. He needs to run away for the time being. Ice Blast actually whiffs almost completely as Noctis trying to chase down Strangby. But the 4-staff, they are safe. It's a 1-for-0 so far. Tower destroyed by Creely top lane in the meantime. So it's 1 kill and 1 tower going in the favor of 4FC.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice engagement there coming out from 4FC. They got what they needed to do, and they popped up some big ultimates coming out from that Brewmaster. They had to give up Exorcism himself, but at the same time, you know, this Death Prophet can fight without that ultimate to some extent. She still does do a lot of damage and a lot of crowd control with that Kiilstofte. It looks like I'm going to go for a T1 tower.
Man, this Kiilstofte, to be honest, has been the life-saving factor for Death Prophet twice now. In the Roche fight and now as well, but is it gonna be enough now? Ice Blast connects on both. Necromunda did not decide to just not jump in with his BKB off cooldown, just to be on the safe side.
It's also worth noting that Ancient Apparition, he's only around about 1,000 gold away from getting his Aghanim Scepter. Yes. He's already got the 800 gold. He's already got the... I know he's already got it, actually.
Oh yeah, wow, that's the same timing as the Brewmaster. That's sick. Of course, Brewmaster had to go for the Blink before as well, but once a core, once a support.
I will also say something sad coming out from that team fight is they did, I think, end up losing the gem because of that Trip Protector going down. I will see if anyone else managed to pick it up.
Yeah, it's on Strangby now on the center at the moment, so another 900 gold going into the pockets of 4FC, I guess. Erislock actually has a haste rune now. 17 seconds up on the Exorcism. They definitely want the tier 1 tower and just not have it getting healed back up. But the Ancient Apparition, thank god his Ice Blast is still level 1. He is so damn close to hitting level 11 though. And that Ice Blast, 17-second duration, it's gonna be just crushing.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a while, and this tier 1 tower is gonna go down. The Exorcism is gonna make sure of that. It's currently level 3, and that's where it starts doing a huge amounts of damage. 21 spirits, plus 6. That's 27 spirits worth of damage, doing huge amounts of push. And I'm not quite sure the math on it, but it made the smiley face in my calculator.
Well, that's all you need. If the calculator smiles, then must be sick. Oh, the stun onto Noctis. Xane actually trying to stun lock him down. He's gonna be enough hoof stop. No, Strang, we couldn't get in range. Had he used Stampede, maybe, but even then, when Living Armor, PKB on Lycan. Although just getting him to force the PKB out is nice, but oh, Krilli's gonna go for the D-Walker. He's so damn low. The Monkey King Bar procs coming out as well to help out. Poor support.
Yeah, it's always sad being support in practically any game. No matter if you're winning or losing, unless your team's completely dominating, you're always sat there on like 0 and 5 million.
Oh, but Krilli, he actually might be in trouble. He has the Aegis, of course, for another minute. Gonna get slowed down by the Thunderclap and the Legion. But he's just turning it around. Manta style activated. Overgrowth is there now to stop the right clicks. Oh, actually uses time lapse here as well. Maybe not the best decision. Mech comes out. Noctis is around. And Krilli is gonna escape. But Erislocker, can they actually get some kills? Noctis is instant drop. Gonna get silenced up as well. Krilli, come on, go fast. Run faster. Jump higher. Not gonna be enough.
Yep, I will say the main reason why Krilli could do so much right there was just simply the fact that nobody on the opposite team had any amount of detection. As in the AA, no, in fact there's no detection on the opposite team right now.
And just losing the gem hurt them so damn bad. Ice Blast will connect on both of them. Krilli actually has to be careful here. He has the Aegis, of course, but does he really want to lose it like this? Noctis, he pops his ultimate as well. Krilli not gonna time lapse, actually went for the man fight for the time being. Is there something waiting for him? Necroman, of course, did die in the top lane. Just as Krilli together with Erislocker were fighting bottom lane. So
I guess he was about to lose that soon, as he only has about 2 minutes left on it, so you know it was going to get reclaimed and given up. But either way, you know, as in it wasn't really the greatest trade in terms of giving up your Aegis.
I mean, I guess they didn't lose any heroes at the same time. Actually, they're going to get the tier 2. Blink, Thunderclap. Actually, the silence is there though. Are they going to have enough? Yes, RT goes down before. Xane even comes in with the Fissure, but not necessary. That was so... Actually, Stampede used. They're disengaging top lane. That's it. Oh, Daywalker, man. Monkey King Bar procs. Stop TPs.
We just see right now the 4FC, they're getting ready to push. Sadly, the ultimate from Death Prophet happened while AA ultimate was still on him. But either way, they're just going for tier 3s right now, doing huge amounts of damage. Ultimate or no ultimate, but Puck's going mad. Jumping in, popping BKB, immediately nuking down the Earthshaker. And Krilli is also going to go down. 1,000 gold going towards the Lycan.
That was a huge misplay by their entire team, pretty much. Or not the entire team, but those that were on the bottom lane. Xane, he blinked in so aggressively. Actually couldn't even get in range properly for the enchant totem stun and follow up. And Krilli, he should have just ran for it once the initiation happened. I mean, Noctis, he's actually getting scary. He has an armlet finish. Now the Basher, plus just getting that 1,000 gold gets him that much closer to the Abyssal Blade. And once he has that, he's already hitting for 270 damage exactly. Abyssal Blade would boost it up just to 350 plus probably.
But even without that, we are starting to see 4FC eking themselves out a lead. Minor throws or no minor throws. as they're currently around about 6k ahead in terms of gold, but their experience leaders, where everything is starting to hurt for the Central of Fear, around about 12k experience, as we do see initiation coming out, but no one's going to go down. Just everyone's a little bit too tanky at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Double H definitely has lost its effectiveness, kind of, but Centaur himself, 2.3k HP with just BKB and power trades for the strength items. I can only imagine when he picks up a Heart of the Rask, how hard it will actually be to bring him down, even with the Ancient Abrasion Ice Blast. As pro that, he's really ballsy hanging where he did, but he has a Rod of Atos finished as well. So all of their heroes just, they're not easy bait anymore for the puck.
No, and you know, it's a little bit one of the reasons why getting that level 1 Dagon, often on its own without leveling up to level 2 or 3, can hurt so much. As we see Sen's going to pick up another kill there onto that Shrimp Protector. Shrimp Protector also not having the greatest game right now, sadly.
I mean, he started off pretty strong, setting up some pretty crucial kills with his overgrowths and getting that rather fast mech for a support 3-end. But from there on, just after they lost the gem, his life isn't as fun anymore, since, man, you're trying to scout things out in the enemy jungle, being under the effects of nature's skies, and suddenly there are 4 angry people just stunning you, killing you.
Yeah, because we are actually seeing a smoke coming out, talking about 4 angry people stunning and killing people, and Brewmaster may need to be a little bit careful. It is going to get popped. They know someone's in the jungle right now.
Well, they need the stuns, the hoof stomp, but the Primal Split was just used before, although it is on cooldown, and look at Krilly just killing the Brawling Ceres Loco, pops his Exorcism as well. Man, they need to kill the Earth Panda. It's not the easiest feat. He's just on the run at the moment, but he is taking down the Swarm, helping out a little bit. Krilly, he wants to go. The Dream Coil was used just defensively. Hoof stomp onto Necroman. Can he escape? He has the BKB, living armor, keeping him alive for a little while longer. Strangely, Stampede is used, but the Cold Feet proc. They might get the kill. Oh, no, 4 step out. BKB activated. Krilly, though, did get hit by the Ice Blast. 17-second duration. And no kills yet, but the Blink Echoes about to 2 heroes. Silence to follow up as well. Mystic Flare, though, not there in time. And still, nobody has fallen. Are you kidding me? Krilly wants to turn it around. He's gonna get Overgrowth Manta style. The Fisher once again blocks everybody off Noct. He's gonna lose his life, as will Klasinki. Finally, the 2 first kills happen. Double kill for Krilly, living on the edge.
Yeah, that was just completely a game of endurance going out in that team fight. And we did see 4FC, they managed to win it. They're looking for another one. Puck might be in huge amounts of trouble. He does dodge that nuke, though. 82 points of health, barely getting out.
And 70 HP, so damn close. Xane, he was a couple feet off of just getting the enchant totem, the aftershock from it to hit. Had it hit, would have been a kill, but they still have to be happy. 2 kills, getting the tier 2 as well. Suddenly, Heart of the Rask finished on Centaur, and 3.4k HP, 76 HP per second.
Yeah, that is a lot of health. Very difficult to take down Centaur. And should he be going for something like a Blade Mail right now to take use of this health?
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad of a choice, I guess. But we'll see what they want to go for. Krilly also has 5.4k in the bank. He can pick up the Aegis, sell his Aquila, and actually see cheese as well. Yes, it's the yummy Goda coming out. So Goda to Ares Loco maybe. And yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Of course, if you get hit by an Ice Blast, you have to make sure you don't panic mode use the cheese then.
Yeah, because we are going to be seeing, slowly but surely, 4FC are just trying to use the advantages they've gained and eking it out. And I do have to say that 4FC right now, they are definitely the favourites to win this. I'm getting the feeling right now that this is not so much a Central Affairs game to win, but 4FC's game to lose.
Yeah, they are just so far ahead at the moment. They have the better late game, arguably, at the very least. And this center also just so damn beefy. And he's gonna get even just tankier from now on. Krilly finishes up a completely butterfly now. So Lycan, if he wants to man fight him, he's gonna just be denied of 1/3 of his right clicks.
Yep, as we are seeing right now that both these two teams are playing a little bit more defensively. It is starting to get into that stage of the game, the late game. Both of them just, being happy to go back and try not to make that one mistake that may lose them the game. As we have a quick look at the buybacks, not that many people have buybacks. Only the Lycan, the Death Prophet, and the Brewmaster have buybacks. And I'd say that the Death Prophet and Brewmaster don't really need them per se. As once they popped off their ultimates, there's not very much else they're going to be doing in a team fight.
Yeah, and I mean, Death Prophet, did he just purchase something? Yay, Mystic Staff, so I guess a Shiva's card. Might be Hex as well, both can be good. Shiva's card I think I would prefer a little bit. in this situation as top lane Eris Loco. He's gonna be in some trouble. RNG is around. Blink, Thunderclap, they're gonna go for it, but Eris Loco has a haste rune and actually, oh man, the Storm Panda, their range. But he can still escape. I think Exorcism even activated. They're baiting it out. They want to fight. Fire Panda, he goes down. The micro just isn't there. Stampede gets used as well. Thunderclap onto Eris Loco. He wants to kill off Klasinki, who actually Yule Scepter. Oh, not Yule Scepter, Storm Panda. Doing some work. Ice Blast to fly. Misses everybody. Can they get the chase on RNT? Yes, the Fisher is there. They're going to get another stun with the Enchant Totem. The kill is going to be Krillis to take. And tier 2 to follow.
Yeah, but we do see that this Central Fear team are in a lot of fear as this tier 2 is going to go down. The ultimate is going to go down, making it so that this tier 3 push is a little bit more difficult. But having said that, I still say that this tier 3 is going to be a huge amount of danger without an amazing initiation. Sen's going to look for it, not going to find anyone though.
Centaur can tank it up. I mean, if it doesn't take any hero damage, he's going to be fine. Klasinki going to get slowed, but the return itself is just damaging the tower already a lot. Centaur, he's actually finally going to get hit. Ice Blast to fly as well. He's actually going to connect on 2 heroes, but Centaur, he's still going to tank it up. Tower goes down, Centaur gets the last hit for it. Rax going to fall next. Krillis, just damage output is so huge at the moment. Fisher does connect onto Noctis. They're just buying space, creating space for the great Rax, and they get it.
Yeah, that's going to be a set of racks right there, and are they going to try and push even further? As remember, this Brewmaster ultimate is still down as the GG comes out.
They just knew that they can't fight anymore. There's too much on 4FC, a little bit anticlimactic, of course, not trying to defend the racks and then GGing, but I guess that was the sad truth of it.
Yeah, but a little bit of a shame right there, as that is going to be a 1-0 start right there. Very exciting game between 4FC and Central Fear.
Yeah, just 4FC, they got the early read, kind of, somehow. Necroman, of course, was always raging on the puck. Lots of turnarounds happening in the game, but it was only game number 1 in a 2-game series, so we will have one more game coming up to you guys. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned for some awesome Dota to ensue, and of course, if you enjoyed us, be sure to follow us as well, not only on this channel on Twitch, also on HeflaTV 1 and HeflaMock, the English channels for us. And also you can follow the other channels as well if you're into HOTS, as in Heroes of the Storm 3 and 4 for that HeflaTV, 5 and 6 for the Chinese cast. But guys, we're heading into game 2. I hope to see you there.